and Indiana Fever star, Caitlin Clark.
Hey, it's Caitlin. I'm here at the Indy 500 with all my friends. Excited to be here for the first time.
What we like to refer to as the viral. She is going viral, and why? She is hosting. She's the Grand Marshal for the Indy 500. That's right. The biggest race of the year, not called Daytona, is, of course, the Indy 500, and Caitlin Clark was asked to come up there.
There are superstar athletes. And then there are people so culturally massive that entire cities stop what they are doing the second they arrive. On Sunday morning, Caitlin Clark did not walk into the Indianapolis Motor Speedway like a normal celebrity guest. She walked in like the event itself had been waiting for her. 350,000 people. Billions more watching across America. The largest single-day sporting event on the planet. And somehow, Caitlin Clark still became the main event. Fans were sprinting through crowds trying to get closer to her. Phones were flying into the air everywhere she walked. Security could barely move her through the speedway. And when she stepped onto that podium to deliver the most famous words in racing, the entire atmosphere changed. Gentlemen, start your engines. The crowd exploded. Not because they were hearing a race command, because Caitlin Clark had officially taken over the Indy 500. But here is the part nobody wants to talk about. While Clark was standing in front of 350,000 screaming fans, becoming one of the biggest sports attractions in America, there were still people inside the WNBA world desperately trying to convince everyone she is overrated. Still trying to minimize her. Still trying to downplay her impact. Still trying to pretend this level of fame is somehow normal. It is not normal. And what happened at the Indy 500 just exposed how completely disconnected the WNBA establishment has become from reality. Because this was bigger than basketball. This was bigger than the Fever. This was bigger than the WNBA itself. This looked like a full-blown cultural takeover. Drop your honest opinion in the comments right now. Have we officially reached the point where Caitlin Clark is bigger than the league itself? Because after what happened in Indianapolis, that conversation is no longer crazy. And once you see the footage of fans completely surrounding her, the red carpet chaos, the celebrity reactions, and the moment she stood in front of the largest crowd in American sports, you will understand why the sports world is starting to realize something terrifying. Caitlin Clark is no longer becoming famous. She is becoming unavoidable. Subscribe right now, because what happened next exposed a reality the WNBA has been trying to ignore for over a year. The Indianapolis 500 does not hand out ceremonial roles for sympathy. This is not a participation trophy event. This is one of the most prestigious stages in all of American sports. Previous Grand Marshals include global icons, Hall of Famers, sports legends, and this year, they chose a 24-year-old WNBA point guard. Think about how insane that actually is.
Caitlin Clark's in full takeover mode. I mean, hey, you didn't believe the people that seemed like come out for Caitlin Clark here. Caitlin has arrived at the Indy 500, another angle, red carpet action.
The Indianapolis Motor Speedway looked at every celebrity in America, every athlete, every entertainer, and decided that Caitlin Clark was the one person capable of generating the biggest reaction. And they were right. Because the second she entered the speedway, the entire place turned into chaos. Fans followed her everywhere. Crowds formed instantly. People were screaming her name from every direction. Even NBC cameras kept cutting back to her because the energy around her was impossible to ignore. At one point, Clark filmed herself walking through the speedway while a literal sea of people moved behind her. Not watching her, following her, like a superstar musician arriving at a sold-out stadium tour. And that is when the real scale of this moment became impossible to deny. This was not a basketball player attending a racing event. This felt like Indiana introducing its new sports royalty.
It's Caitlin. I'm here at the Indy 500 with all my friends. Excited to be here for the first time. Hey, it's Caitlin. I'm here at the Indy 500 with all my friends. Excited to be here for the first time.
First time. Won't be the last time. Let's be real. Won't be the last time. Yes, drivers to your cars. Let's see if we can actually hear this. I think the audio's kind of low, but it's cool.
Indiana Fever star, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, you can't hear it, but there she is right there.
And the craziest part, the WNBA still does not fully understand what they are looking at. Because while Clark was generating millions of dollars of attention for women's basketball without even touching a court, people inside the basketball world were still online complaining about her popularity. Still acting bitter. Still pushing fake narratives. Still trying to convince people she is somehow not deserving of these moments. Meanwhile, the real world keeps doing the exact opposite. The crowds keep getting bigger. The ratings keep exploding. The jersey sales keep climbing. And now the Indy 500, one of the most iconic events in American sports history, just turned Caitlin Clark into the face of their entire weekend. That is not hype anymore. That is power. And honestly, the scariest part for the rest of sports might be this. Caitlin Clark is just getting started.
Ow, there's a lot of people there. There is a lot of folks in there, let me tell you. And we come back around. So, pretty cool. Caitlin Clark showing up, going viral, doing what she does best, going viral. Going viral. And it's not because she's knocking down 25, 12, and 5, which she could do. But guys, she's dominating. I mean, right now, she's dominating. It is amazing. She has decided, I'm playing my brand of basketball. I'm going to be the playmaker.